Greetings, Chris Feola here with another edition of the Perfecting Equilibrium vlog. This week we're going to continue working on generating some marketing and branding materials for Feola Factory. Now, last week we built this kind of cool steampunk speed graphic on a steampunk workbench in Adobe Firefly. That's their quote-unquote AI image generation tool where you feed it a prompt. And I'll link to this down below if you want to take another look. This week we're going to work on starting to turn this into something that can be used for marketing. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to clean this up a little bit and put in the Feola Factory as type. Now there's a couple things you want to do with marketing and branding materials. First, you want to have them fairly consistent over a variety of sizes and shapes. So this original piece is square. We're going to add a very small Feola Factory on the camera, and then in subsequent weeks we'll add bigger branding on the top and then make other versions of this, primarily a horizontal that can be used on web pages and print pages. Now, one of the things you want with your branding is for it to be fairly recognizable from very large to very small, and you want that by allowing the image to be stripped of big headlines and that sort of or big large type, and still give some sense of what it is. So here's what we're going to do this week. We're going to start by imitating something on my early days of Pentex, where they would print two lines on the pentaprism. Right now we're most familiar with cameras that just say Canon or Nikon or Pentex or Sony right over here, right above the lens barrel. But back in the day, for example, Pentexes, my 6x7 and MX, still say Asahi and then Pentex on the second line. So in order to enable that, we're going to take the spot healing brush here, and we're going to get on the right. Oop, that's ginormous. Let's not have it that big. Here we go. I was on the wrong layer before, so that would help. So let's take out some of these little spots here, and we're just going to kind of blotch them over to the blue. We'll leave that one there. I'll leave this. I like this thing, but it's kind of right where the Pentex needs to go, or in this case, the Feola Factory needs to go. So I think we're going to have to take this out. And must say I love the spot healing brush. So, although you have to kind of smuts with it a little bit. I'm not going to get too crazy with this right now. I'm just going to let this go there. All right. Now let us pick a font and move some type in here. So, what do we have here? We have stencil. This is kind of military here. Let's try it to start with here. So got 50 point. So let's do yeah, it's not bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Now, of course, the problem is that it's not lining up with the sort of 3D here. So let's come over here to transform and let's see. I can never remember which way we're going to go here. Let's start with a -1 and see how that goes. Yep, the right direction. Not enough. Let's try for -3. Better, but still not there. 5. A little more, I think. Yeah. All right. I like the line up there. That looks good. Now, I think the next thing that we want to do here is wonder if we can get this and kind of get a 3D effect to this and etch, look like it's etched in or embossed rather than printed. Let's see. Extrude to 3D. Maybe I need to select it first. I don't do this very often. Okay. Type. Oh, now that I've selected it, it won't let me extrude to 3D. We did the orientation. We did, let's see. I'm not sure what else we can do with this right now. I like it in black. I like the kind of orientation. I like the way it lays in there. I think I'm gonna have to do a little research here to see how I can make this more of a embossing sort of a. Yeah, stencil doesn't have a lot of options this way. A lot of times the options are in the font itself. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I think this is good as far as it goes. But yeah, I want more of a. What I'd really like to do is to get this to be kind of 3D and then import some of this color into here. Maybe the gold on it, or I don't know, black kind of looks a little different, but or maybe the brassy sort of color. We will see. We'll have to see on that. So I will do a little more research on. I don't think I've done 3D in Photoshop in a million years, so that could be the problem. All right, that's it for this week. Next week we'll make it 3D, and we'll also add Feola Factory on the top and the bottom, and then create a horizontal out of it. But some of that will probably slide to another week. So I hope you're having a great week. Feola out.